Steph, it's so great to be here. Now, just real quick before we begin, because coffee matters. I'm here in Brooklyn, where I've made my own coffee, and thank God I'm on Zoom today because I guess if I was in studio and I'm not Glenn Kirschner, you're not going to make coffee for me. Come in there live, scrambling, getting up at 5 a.m. sometimes in the dark. I wait in Starbucks where it's just, you know, when I go to Starbucks at 5 a.m., it's people that have been up all night, they're cracked out.
You know what's
and I get my coffee and bring it to you. I didn't even know you had a coffee maker. Glenn Kirschner. Oh, the lesbian loves to cater to the men, doesn't she?
Listen. Doesn't matter what your orientation is. You know what's up, sister. We're in Gilead. The women make coffee for the men. Period. That's it. And then
You're right. You know what? You're just in training. You know, you're right. You're in training. And Glenn Kirschner, he's basically a woman. Like, he's so sensitive and smart. So I'll let you off the hook this one time.
All right. I'll make you coffee next time. Listen. I just want to talk Ivanka conspiracy theories with you because you said just the fact that he managed to write something nice makes me think he had her offed. Okay, I'm just saying the day before he and their kids are supposed to give a deposition for all their criming in New York. I'm just saying. I'm not saying.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, it's such a statement about how crazy our news media is and everything is that we don't even know what to believe. And I really was joking. I don't think he had her killed, but the thing is, she wasn't going to be testifying. The kids were, but I could see him doing something stupid, like having someone killed because it would push the thing back 1 week. Like he thinks so small that he's like, well, the death will push it back 1 week.
Maybe Ivanka will fall. Right.
Like, so it's not that I think he actually did, but of course I wouldn't put anything past him.
Well, he's so mobby.
Or maybe she threw herself down the stairs because she heard he was announcing his run for president. Who knows?
Well, he already shut her up once with money. You remember that whole thing, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
All right. I'm just saying.
But 70-year-olds fall, especially ones that might be wearing 6-inch heels in the house. Like it happens. It's not that crazy.
Okay. Let's. By the way, someone named Clay tweeted, Joe Biden's Justice Department is sending a 69-year-old grandma with breast cancer to prison for 60 days for the trespassing and entering the Capitol on January 6th. Shameful. And you just said, I miss both my nanas. God rest their souls. I'll never forget whenever either of them were sick, they always still had the energy and made time to storm a government building in a bloody coup attempting murder and the overthrow of the government. So that's, was that snark? Was that
a little bit?
I mean, look. I'm sorry that this older woman has breast cancer. I've known a lot of people in my life who've had breast cancer. Yes. And honestly, they never thought that what would be important to them while going through chemo, while not knowing if they had much longer to live, was trying to overthrow the government. Right. And I get it. Maybe she was brainwashed. I get it. But you do the crime, you pay the time.
Yes.
Also,
yes, Travis.
Isn't this the party of personal responsibility?
That's right.
Apparently.
Mm-hmm. Pull yourself up by your boob straps, Grandma.
Oh, Jen Kirkman, that's right on the line. I don't know who the referee is here, but that was
very funny.
On the line.
I will see all of these people in hell, I'm positive.
All right, Okay. Also, you tweeted, wow, New York City is being briefed on what to do in case of nuclear attack. My plan is to have a glass of wine and die. I think that's as good a plan as anyone else has.
I mean.
Well, yeah, it was so weird. So our mayor, started running these ads like a few weeks ago for what to do in case of a nuclear attack. And I guess he said it was because he was really afraid of, Russia responding to us helping Ukraine, which, I mean, I actually didn't know that there was something we could do if we get nuked. Like that, to me, I feel like, aren't we just done at that point? Like, am I really going to go live in a school basement and then, come outside and the sun is in the middle of the road and there's nuclear fallout?
I'm with you. I would think of wine pairings. What goes with nuclear Armageddon?
Those of us who are Gen X, we watched The Day After.
Right.
We know what happens. There's no happy ending.
Well, Ben Affleck is having a happy ending. He's married, right? And he's at the end of every disaster movie, isn't he, Jen?
That's so true.
Right?
Wasn't he in Armageddon?
And Jennifer Lopez took his name this time.
He was in Armageddon, yes.
Right? Ben Affleck, if he has a happy ending, Chris, he's got to have one for the rest of us.
I can't believe she took his name, but it's weird that she took his name. But then again, you're making coffee for a man. So I tell you, the world's crazy.
It's Gilead. I'm telling you, it's Gilead. We've all just submitted to our overlords.
Do you like these glasses?
Yeah, those are. Did you borrow those from Randy Rainbow? Those are nice.
They're from Sally Jesse Raphael.
The Sally Jesse Raphael collection at Sears.
Classy.
Wow.
That's classy. And your taxi cab coffee cup. Okay. Woo! 718 in the house. Okay.
What?
That's Brooklyn, isn't it? 718?
Yeah, 718.
718's in the house. I have a 718 t-shirt from when I lived in New York.
Did you live in Brooklyn?
No.
Well, then why do you have a
Someone
718
from
shirt?
Brooklyn gave it to me, Chris. You need to know everything.
Jennifer. She's trying to be cool.
As your mother would say, Jennifer.
Jennifer, be careful in Brooklyn. I'm reading a lot of things.
I love it when you imitate your mom. Okay. How is New York? We miss you. Come back to LA. You're still writing for the marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
I am. We're on season 5. I cannot give you any more details than that, but that will come out next year.
When
so
does it start again?
there
When
you
does it
go.
start? When does it start again?
Next year, she just said next year.
Yeah,
Next
I
year.
don't understand the wait. I'm so Veruca salty about everything. Justice.
I
but
know.
Why do I have to wait so long
The
for
creative
streaming series?
process takes time, Stephanie.
I want that and morning show back on the air now. Okay, sorry.
I'm the same way. I just found out Stranger Things isn't coming back till 2024. I don't know what to do with myself.
Right? Is Justice going to come?
The kids
Jen?
are going to be middle-aged by
You're
then.
like 78.
Are we going to
Yeah.
have Justice by then? People are saying, okay, here's what we
I
started
don't
the
know.
show with,
Don't ask me. I'm negative.
which is a good thing in the age of COVID.
Yeah.
I'm negative.
True. No, I'm worried that justice won't come, quote, fast enough. Now, I don't know what I mean by that, and I'm not a lawyer. So I
Right.
do feel like Trump will run and he'll say that that protects him from getting indicted. And my only worry is that Merrick Garland, being an institutionalist, will say, yeah, there's some kind of gentleman's handshake. I shouldn't do it. That's all I'm worried about.
Yeah. Well, okay. I get that. And then on the other hand, they've added more prosecutors at DOJ. They have done raids on Eastman and Clark. So people are like, what are you talking about? The DOJ is obviously investigating.
Oh, yeah.
Up the. But you're
They're,
right.
they're doing something.
And then
it's
another,
just the timing.
Yeah, another lawyer wrote and said how long it takes to build a case, especially this big, to make, because you can't miss. You can't, that would be the worst thing is he gets acquitted, right? And so
Yeah.
but I don't know how long that's supposed to take. You're right. I'm not a lawyer either.
Well, I wish that Merrick Garland would, you know how he got on TV and basically said, we'll investigate no matter how far up it goes. He was
Yep.
basically saying, of course we'd investigate Trump. I wish he'd get on TV again and say, and we'll investigate even if the person's running for president. We can still indict no matter who it is. If he just said that,
Yeah.
that would make me feel better, that he's willing to indict Trump if he's running. That's all I want to know.
He would say, I'm not talking about anyone specific. I'm just saying if
No.
someone were to run for president again,
Yeah.
that
I mean, if
orange
their name
mother
is Bronald Brump,
still could-
whatever, just making up names here.
I would like it if he would say that orange mother could still go to prison. Don't
Oh,
you think?
100%.
Yeah, something like
He
that.
probably does.
I mean,
if you're one of his close friends.
That needs a rewrite. I mean, you'd take it and do, maybe he wouldn't mention orange, but he would still say mother something, but you'll rewrite it, right?
I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah. Okay.
With network notes.
Notes. The network has notes. My favorite network note, Jen Kirkman. I forget even which canceled TV show that was. Oh, network executive said to me and my head writers, do you have to make fun of things? That was fantastic. That was fantastic.
Was that oxygen?
No. That was
Is that
show
something
me
that
the funny.
happened to you, or you read about it? Was that
No,
something that
it
happened
was
to
something
you?
that happened to me. He said directly to us, do you have to make fun of things? And we were like, well, yes, it is comedy. Comedy has to have, targets, things we talk about.
Oh my God.
Do you have a favorite network note, Jen Kirkman?
Yeah, I had someone say one time about a show I was pitching about, they told me they wanted to have a show that had a lot of friends in it. They're trying to find the new friends. And I had
yeah.
these 6 friends. And the show was about a girl who stops dating at age 40 to be single for a year. And it's supposed to be about her wacky times, failing at that and whatever. And they said, I love this idea about the single girl. Does she have to be single though?
That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's sort of the point, is that she's always alone at weddings. And then that's what's funny about it. And they were like, it sounds sad. I was like, well, trust the writing of a comedian that I'll make it the funny. I won't make it sad.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
okay.
we're not seeing that show on air anytime soon because they wanted the single girl to not be single. But they love it. They love the idea.
That's the old joke. How many network executives does it take to screw in a light bulb? Does it have to be a
many?
light bulb? Okay. See, it's
so
the same.
good.
Okay. My actor nephew. His favorite note. He is bisexual, but he was playing a gay character, and the director, because he's has an MBA, he's done Shakespeare, just with this. He's a very good actor. And
MFA. He has an MFA, Master of Fine Arts? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Director came up to him and said, "Yeah, you know what? That was great. We just need a little more of this." And he just did his wrist, like a limp wrist. He said, "We need a
Like
little more."
the Mr.
little more of that.
Furley gay
Yeah.
hand
More
from
of
the
that.
70s?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. little more of that.
I didn't know we were still allowed to talk like that.
Well,
Well,
apparently.
we're not really. So
no, we are not.
No.
But look at we're not saying the guy's name. We're not getting him in trouble when we totally could.
Right? Exactly. Okay.
All I want to do, Steph, is get a network executive fired. Come on, make my dream come true.
I'm sure we have a few listening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. 18 minutes after you. Can't tell you how many times we've said something and they're like, oh, that person was listening? Crap. We just assume no one's listening.
Right. Yeah, because we're in here by ourselves. We have no idea anyone else is.
Oops.